Hey, what's going on? This is Nick LS, and today I'm talking about why I love riding motorcycles. One of the many reasons is because I love exploring, and guess what? You can explore super quick on a motorcycle because they can accelerate super fast. Generally speaking, a motorcycle can accelerate faster than the normal car. So, like I said, that gives you the opportunity to zip around the roads a little quicker and you can travel more distance faster. I personally love exploring new areas, and one of my favorite things to do is get absolutely lost. Go to a new place I've never been before, go through all the twists and turns, and then get to a spot where it's like, okay, how do I get back? I usually have, at least I would think, a nice sense of direction, and it's just a challenge. And it's super rewarding when you finally make your way back home. You start to recognize some of the road names, and you're like, okay, I got this. Just touching on having a good sense of direction, if you combine frequent riding with exploring new places and continuing to ride in the same places you are, that's going to make you learn the roads so much better. For me personally, I find myself when I'm driving and I need to go to a place that maybe I don't know where it is or how to get there, I don't necessarily need to type it into the maps because I've already kind of scouted out the area on a motorcycle, and it's kind of like a visual memory of the road, and I can navigate there without needing to use a GPS, so that's really cool. Okay, moving on to another reason. Another reason I love to ride motorcycles is because you look like an absolute badass. I am all color matching. I have my white bike with black accents, and then I also always wear white and black. It just looks awesome. You get a lot of attention out there on the road. It looks cool. It sounds great. It's just a great experience. Looking like you belong on the motorcycle just makes this one phrase come to mind, and that is look good, feel good, play good. And it just boosts my confidence when riding, and I feel like a stronger rider. And wearing the gear that I do, which is helmet, jacket, gloves, pants, closed-toed shoes, gives me the confidence to ride a little bit more aggressive at times and challenge myself while still feeling extremely comfortable and safe. Another reason I love riding a motorcycle is just because it's something different. Usually if we're gonna go about our days, I use my motorcycle as a daily. I just want to throw that out there. It just makes doing those things so much more fun. A lot of videos I upload on my channel are just rides to the gym, to the store, to work, wherever it may be. I'm going to get food, and just things like that. It just makes the day go by so much smoother, and it's something extremely fun to do. I can't even begin to tell you how much fun it is to just zip around, just around your community, honestly. It doesn't even have to be for longer trips or anything. It can just be even around the neighborhood, for that matter. But I just love zipping around town. It's a freeing experience, is what it is. Being out there on the road on two wheels is extremely freeing. There's really nothing holding you on besides yourself. You're sitting on this bike going whatever speed you want pretty quickly, and it can be scary at times if you're looking at the speedometer and you see like 80 and you have no seatbelt. It's not a car, there's nothing around you. It's just you sitting on a bike with the road literally right underneath you. If you stick out your foot, you can skid the ground, and I just think that's a very wild experience. Riding gives me a lot of adrenaline. Definitely adrenaline rushes, and that leads to more fun things like revving and extremely fast acceleration and just having a really good time out there. Moving on to another reason I love riding motorcycles is because it's a challenge. I am someone who is relatively I would say, new to riding. I rode for the first time ever last September, so almost 1 year. Keep in mind, I did have the winter off. In the Midwest here, we do put our motorcycles away for the winter, which is sad. So the challenge was learning how to ride. It was something that was completely new to me, and I just soaked it all in, and I just loved every minute of it. I got addicted to riding, and it's something that I do pretty much daily now. And I love uploading content too, which makes me a better rider. Not only because I get to see myself riding and kind of critique myself, but I also get comments from all of you, which I'm extremely thankful for, giving me any tips or pointers that may help me become a better rider. And that's a challenge too, is working on things. I love working on accelerating faster. That's something that I've been challenging myself with recently, as well as taking the bike to higher RPMs. The bike sounds so much better at those higher RPMs. One of these days, I'm going to redline my Ninja. If any of you out there know what gear and speed you need to be at to redline, what is the most ideal out there, please let me know in the comments, because I am going to make a video on redlining. One of my all-time favorite challenges that I have with my Ninja 400 is continuously trying to beat my high speed. That is something that you can see. You know, you can see it on the speedometer, you can see how fast you're going, and talk about an adrenaline rush. There's nothing like jumping on the freeway and getting into 6th gear and trying to get a pull and hit your fastest speed. There's not many things in life that are better than that, and when you hit it, it's an awesome day. Moving on to our last reason why I love motorcycles, and it is certainly not least because it is, I would say, definitely the most entertaining part, is the experiences you get to see out there on the road. I'm going to talk about 2 experiences that I had on my motorcycle, and I would have never experienced them if I wasn't. So the first experience I had was a police officer pulled me over for, guess what? Going 128 miles an hour. I couldn't believe it. And guess what? I caught it all on video. Yes, the whole thing. The whole ride leading up to getting pulled over, as well as the officer talking to me, all the way to the part where I left. And guess what? That's on my channel too. I'll go ahead and drop the link down in this description down below. So basically, this officer pulled me over and said that I fit the description of someone going 128 miles an hour. White sport bike with a white helmet, whatever else he said, the area location. I'm lucky I had my GoPro on me because I was able to show the police officer that it clearly was not me. Not only that, but the Ninja 400 can't even go that fast. So that was definitely a crazy experience that I've told many, many times. One of my all-time favorite stories. And the second story is I randomly found a bike meet. I was riding to the location where I like to practice, and it just so happened that there was a bike meet there. And I have that on video too. That is a video coming in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. Anyway, I parked my Ninja 400 on the side because I was going to take a look. I believe there were some other Ninjas. It was a car show too. It was actually really cool. There was a Lambo there, some Corvettes. Anyway, so I parked it off to the side and I was looking at all these cool vehicles and bikes, and it just so happened that people were coming up to my Ninja and they were taking pictures of it. They thought it was in the show. So that was really cool to see people appreciating my bike, even though I wasn't in the show and it, you know, wasn't supposed to be looked at, but it did. So that was really cool. Speaking of really cool, how about this McLaren in front of me? That was music to the ears. So that will do it. There are many, many more reasons why I love riding motorcycles, but they can't all fit in one video. I do appreciate you watching this video, and if you found any of it awesome, entertaining, you learned anything, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and join the Motorcycle and Ninja 400 family. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.